Danger of severe flooding, and that part of the nation has really had it rough lately, especially Mississippi and along there.
Mississippi. It was the weekend before last. They had the tornadoes, and actually the death toll from the flooding has gone higher than the tornadoes out there. Of course, a lot more people affected by this flooding as well.
Right.
Not the problem around here. That's good news. As a matter of fact, a lot of the moisture that came down yesterday in New Mexico didn't even come down as water. It came down as, well, ice. This is a look at Camado, where Jim Hart lives at about 7,000 feet and said he got about 7.5 inches of snow yesterday. Had to look out and say, is it really May out there? Well, yes, it really is May. May usually brings with it warmer temperatures, lower humidities, higher winds, all the things that go into producing perfect conditions for fires to get going. That's why fire weather watches have already been issued for much of east central and northeastern New Mexico. Now, this is for tomorrow. It's not for today. Obviously, today the wind is behaving itself out there. We have a couple of spots that are a little breezier than others. Actually, most of the wind is right down here in the southeastern corner of the state, where winds are still sustained at about 20, 21 miles per hour, Hobbs and Carlsbad. But this is on the backside of that exiting weather system, and that weather system was bringing a few showers to the area. Now, here's a forecast wind look as we head into tomorrow afternoon. Shades of blue are going to be 15 mile per hour winds or greater, and where you get into these lighter shades of blue, almost turning green, well, there's where our winds start topping 30 miles per hour. So you can see there's definitely going to be a concentration of higher winds back in that area that's warned for the high fire danger for tomorrow. Meanwhile, the winds will go quiet tomorrow night, and then as we get on into Wednesday, it looks like the winds try to take over the entire state. But let me qualify this. I don't think the winds this week are going to be anywhere near as strong as they were with last week's system. This is going to be more of our typical springtime wind, but right now we'd have none of that outside at the Sunport, where winds are calm and the temperature is a very pleasant 56 degrees. I say pleasant because, well, it was 20 degrees colder than that prior to sunrise in the city of Albuquerque. Temperatures in the upper 60s down to the south, 50s to the north, but for the most part, temperatures are a little bit warmer today than yesterday, and that's to be expected with some sunshine out there. Obviously, yesterday we were under the clouds, and if you weren't getting snow like they were in Camado, well, you're probably getting some of the rain and some of the thunderstorms like we saw around the metro area. But today, things have calmed down, and really it's not as cold as it has been, but I would still be on the lookout for some rather chilly temperatures overnight tonight and into early tomorrow morning. But with the help of the sunshine in the afternoon, temperatures are looking just fine. We'll be right about normal today in most parts of the state, maybe just a tad below normal, but not by much. And once we get into tomorrow, those temperatures are expected to soar. Back to the northern mountains, where temperatures may reflect slightly cooler than typical for this time of the year, and the same in Santa Fe, although 66 really isn't bad, as we are looking at mostly sunny skies. Going to take Santa Fe to 76 tomorrow. Meanwhile, mid-60s in the East Mountains and throughout the metro area. Temperatures will be eventually in the upper 60s and lower 70s for not a bad afternoon at all. And look how that temperature really climbs. A couple of days ago it was snowing. Now we're talking temperatures near 80 through midweek. Yes, there will be a little wind, but there will be a whole lot of sunshine.
You know, that is more like it.
I know. It beats last week's weather.
I would agree.